Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Sobertron, and welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play series. So today we are back at our area that I call the Dig, where we have built our Guardian farm in previous episodes, and I think Cash is shooting arrows at me. No, no, Cash. Hang on, let me take care of her really quick. Yes, I'm so good with the bow. Anyway, in today's episode. We are going to expand on this area a little bit by building a creeper-only farm right in this area. Eventually, there will be two of these farms, a second one over here on this side, but today I think we will just tackle the one, and I might build that second one off camera. But before we get started, I need to gather up some materials, because I plan on using some dark prismarine, and for that we need ink, and for that we need a squid farm. And I just happen to know of a certain individual who has built an insane squid farm on this server, and I'm just gonna go over there and steal it all. And I'm not gonna tell him, and it's gonna be okay, because we're all friends here on this server. We all hang out together all the time. There's no competition between us. There's never going to be a shopping district on this server. We are just good friends. So I'm gonna head over there. I might actually grab Cash wherever she went to help me out in this, because somebody needs to be in the overworld, and I need to be in the nether to show you how insane this squid farm is. So I'm heading to the squid farm that most of us built together. We all just kind of came on the server one day and said, let's build a squid farm, and it didn't turn out the greatest rates. So Sham did some research and found this kind of portal squid farm, and we're going to meet him over there, and he's going to help us out, because... Ooh. Hey, Cash. So, this is the portal. Hey, Sham. This is the portal squid farm that Sham kind of built by himself after we finished the first one. So Sham's going to go through and show you how crazy these rates are. I AFK'd here probably for about 4 hours, and I filled those 5 double chests. So Sham, whenever you're ready, go ahead and go on through the portal just so we can show these fine people this amazing
we'll
farm.
just say watch your back because it's open nether.
Oh, yeah. Cash, you got my back, right? Get your bow out.
Yeah, that's...
Here, you need a bow?
I like
Farm
that.
is on.
No,
There we
go.
go. And farm is on. So, like I said, I AFK'd here for about 4 hours, and I filled up those 5 double chests really quickly. You can see how just insanely quick this farm is. So, I'm going to go through. Cash will... we don't really need to load the nether. You're fine to come on through if you want, Cash, but it is super quick, and all it is a bunch of... yeah, thank you, Sham. Thank you for opening the door for me. All it is a bunch of nether portals that are right next to some water blocks, and the squid instantly spawn, and they go through the nether, and it's awesome and amazing, and it's honestly probably more ink in those 5 double chests than we will ever need on this server, but it's fast, it's quick, it's amazing, and it's what we do. We build ridiculous things for no reason at all. So I'm going to grab a bunch of that ink, and I'm going to head back, and we're going to start building this creeper farm. So before we head back to the dig to do this creeper farm, I decided I needed some stuff from spawn. Specifically, I needed iron. I have some, but I needed more to make some iron trapdoors for this creeper farm. We're using Ilmango's design. It's very amazing. We've built it many times on a much larger scale than we're going to build right now. We just don't need it as big as we used to build it because... we're the only ones on the server, so we can control the population a bit more. I also needed a bit more redstone. We're going to grab that right now. I think everything else we need is at the dig. I think I got tons of cobble over there. I'm going to use prismarine and dark prismarine as the primary building blocks. So that's literally being generated there. So we should be good otherwise. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need? I've got the redstone. I've got... Nope, that's it. So I'm going to head over there, and we're going to get started on the build. So guys, we have made our way back to the dig, aka the Guardian farm, aka the everything farm for this world of Minecraft we've got going on. And you can see I have been doing a bit of work over here. Ooh, let's not die. So our creeper farm is gonna fit right in this space where I've placed all these stone blocks down. So let me explain a little bit on what we are going to do. So we are going to make a creeper farm, creeper only farm based off an Ilmango design, and it's not going to be as efficient as it probably could be. What I've done is I've actually raised up this platform here. You can see by the stone, and that's where our rails are going to be for our hopper minecarts to run along. The reason why I raise it up one level is because I want to use kind of the bedrock level as transportation. I want to be able to run redstone signals between the central storage down here into the farm to be able to turn it on and off. And I also want to run the item output, which is going to be at this end underground. So eventually, once I do the floor of this area, I don't want you guys seeing all that. I don't want to see all that. So I want to be able to hide it, for lack of a better term. So our floor is actually going to end up being on Higgs. So Higgs is a good friend of ours who has taken a bit of a break, and he has just joined us on the server, so he's getting all those awesome achievements today, which is great. It's awesome. I love having him back. But let's go back to this creeper farm. So our floor is actually going to end up being on top of this block right here. So there's going to be a lot of space underneath here for me to route items and redstone and things. But as I said earlier, this is an Ilmango design, and what we're going to have is I call each of these a module. So this module right here is going to be 128 blocks long. So it's going to encompass 8 chunks in total. And it is chunk aligned based off this corner. So we're going to have 4 modules on this side here. And it's going to have a second layer on top. And eventually we will do a corresponding farm on the opposite side. And it's going to leave us with an amazing amount of gunpowder. And it's going to supply more than what we need for this server, but I have TNT plans in the future, guys. I need lots of gunpowder, so I need to make that TNT. But the way this is going to work is you'll have hopper minecarts underneath here, and the creepers will spawn on this block here, that block there, and then the corresponding blocks up top, they will fall down, they will die on the magma, and then hopper minecarts will pick up their bits, and then it'll go into a unloading station here. And for right now, we're probably going to unload it here, and eventually we will route it back into our storage system. And I'll probably have some shulker loaders in here to make it super convenient for myself and the other members of the server to just grab a shulker of gunpowder and then be on our way. But this is going to take me a little bit, guys. It is a pretty tedious design. It's not hard, it's just very time consuming. So I'll be back to show you a bit more once this first module is done. So I have finished up the first level of the first module of our creeper-only farm. Ooh, yeah, look. Oh, I made it. Nice. Close there. So let me explain a bit on how this all works. So right now, we are on just under a 2 high block spawning. So the trapdoors prevent certain mobs spawning, which is zombies and skeletons. So creepers and spiders could spawn on this block right now because of the height. But we are preventing spider spawns right here by this wall that we have placed in. And Ilmango explains this much better than I, so if you really, really want to know how this thing all works, I suggest you go watch his video. I'm going to do my kind of poor man's version of explaining everything. So only creepers can spawn right here. So once we're done building up all the modules, I'm going to go ahead and put string in connecting these tripwire hooks. So once a creeper spawns, it'll instantly be pushed off and start to do this. It'll do this right here. Do a little dance. So that's great and all. We'll have minecarts underneath, like I said earlier, and they will collect all the gunpowder. So what I plan on doing is switching this on and off from the central storage. So for right now, I've got these levers here, which are activating all of those pistons, which are preventing any kind of mob spawning whatsoever. And that's mostly quality of life right now, and eventually it will become our on-off switch in the central area of our farm here. But for right now, I need to go ahead and finish building up the first module. Can't talk. Ooh. So I might show you a little bit more. I might actually place the string in this module so that I can show you guys a little bit more on how that'll work. But I need to get building. So I will be back shortly once level 2 of this first module is done. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So I finished up the second level of this first module of our creeper-only farm. The roof isn't done yet. I actually am recording at night because I wanted to test this, and without a full roof, you're going to have some light level leaking, so night's the best time to do this. I've also gone ahead and placed all of the string inside these modules. The cool thing about that pink pick texture pack we have going on is it makes string red, which means it's really, really easy to see. Oh, that was already on. Okay. The other cool thing that because we have the Guardian farm here, it's actually been acting like a mob switch, and all the mobs are contained inside the tank, so I'm not getting much, or I didn't get much inside the actual creeper farm, which is good because placing string, you turn your back for a second and there's a creeper on you. So having this here really helped out. So I'm going to shut this off. Only half of it's on right now, and I want to start seeing some creeper spawns down there. But first, I need to wait for all this water to come out of the tank, and then I'm going to unload the area so that all the guardians can disappear really fast. But we're just going to fly to a corner. So that's probably good. We are going to get some other mobs down there on top of the stone, and that's fine. Eventually it'll be slabbed up. I just need to see and make sure this is working good. So we should start seeing a very large quantity of creepers start to spawn in right here. Okay, that's a good sign. There's 2, 3. We don't have a way to... Ooh, that was good. We don't have a way to kill them right now. This is very good. I'm going to do the magma last just because magma and light level can cause issues, but this is a very, very good indication of the rates we're going to get. Now picture this 4 times more and then double that over there. We're only going to do this one today and do a rudimentary storage system, but this is very, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up these other 4 modules. I'm going to finish up the roof, and then I'll show you how I'm going to unload and get all this gunpowder eventually to the middle, but for right now it'll probably just be over here. So many, many, many tedious hours later, and we finally have the first half of our farm done. You can see we used quite a bit of dark prismarine, which I'm really happy we have that squid farm now. So let me show you what we're going to do next. It's not quite done. There's still a few more steps before we can get going. As you can see, there's still no magma underneath here, simply because light levels, yeah. But this is what I wanted to talk about here. This is going to be our minecart unloading system. So the minecarts are going to go all the way down, all the way back, and then items will go into this hopper line right here. And eventually they will make their way into this dropper, observer magic is going to happen, and then items will get spit out. And eventually I'll turn this into a water stream, but I just wanted to show you guys this before we got going. So to simulate this, all you need to do is throw, let's see, what can we throw in there? 21 prismarine slabs. Things should go. And that's it. Simple as that. Now, this line right here is going to get fed from 2 ways, so we should hopefully... That's what we want to see. Eventually, yeah, it gets a bit annoying, but we're not going to be standing here. It's fine. We don't care. We're not going to be hearing all this noise. We're going to be standing in the middle over there, getting all the glorious gunpowder. But I need to repeat this a couple times. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Can we... No. Stop. Oh my god, it's so now. Anyway, I need to repeat this a couple more times. I need to get 2 more of those guys and 3 more of the actual hopper lines. And then I need to run some water streams and things. Thank you for shutting off finally. That was really loud and annoying. So yeah, I need to do water streams. I need to do some more of these guys over here, but it shouldn't take me too long. This took me all of about 5 minutes. So hopefully I'll come back in a little bit with the magma in place, and then we will be able to do a full-scale run of this when I get back. So I have finished up doing all of these hopper minecart unloaders and a little temporary water stream over here that just empties out into these double chests right here. So for now, we're going to do an hour-long AFK session just to see how much we're going to get. I highly doubt we're going to fill all those up, but, you know, I like to think optimistically. So right now, I've got everything hooked up to this torch tower temporarily. Eventually, we will connect it in, but this is a nice way for me to turn it on and off for now. So, flip switch. All the trapdoors open, and now we are going to stand in the middle. Simulate what it's going to be like once this thing goes, you know, full scale with the other farm. So I will be back in an hour once this test is done. You know, it would probably help if I actually put down the hopper minecarts. I'm glad I realized it pretty quickly after I stopped recording. Otherwise, this would have been a really, really horrible hour. So we're only 2 minutes into the test, so hopefully this doesn't affect things too much. No. Jump being out of range. But anyway, last 2 going down now. Let's just do that and that. Okay, now I'll be back in 58 minutes. So we are about 30 seconds out from the hour-long test ending, and I did just notice that Pikoshi and Sham were online earlier when I started this, and now it's only Cash. So I don't know how much that's going to affect this output right now, but I'm just going to go shut it off. I'm going to go shut it off. We're going to see how much gunpowder this little farm got. Oh, by the way, I did not mention. So I did say that this is 128 blocks long, right? And it's 2 levels, so each one is 256, so the 4 levels itself is 1,028 total spawning spaces, and that's an hour. So now we're going to wait a few seconds. We're going to let these hopper minecarts come all the way back, because I think I just saw them go down this way. Yep. Oh, I hear creepers dying. That's good. So we're going to let these hopper minecarts go back. I really, really want to see how much gunpowder we got. And it's probably quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, man. So in previous seasons on a series we played on, oh, not a season, but previous seasons of the server we used to play on, we used to make an entire perimeter just for a creeper farm. I think one season we had like 18,000 spawning spaces in here. It was full on nuts, and that's probably a good sign if we're losing gunpowder from this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in and check. So, wow, how'd that get there? Wow, how'd those get there? So there's probably something I screwed up in there that's allowing other mobs to spawn. But what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Let's call that 5-ish double chests from this little farm, and I'm gonna build another one over there. That's downright insane. Oh wow, 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 wow. So I need to find something to blow up. I need to do something with all this gunpowder now. But I'm sure the guys on the server are really gonna love this, because an hour AFK session here, and 4 full double chests, and yeah, about a little over 5 double chests of gunpowder in an hour is just downright nuts. But that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am very surprised at how amazing this little farm is. Yeah, I have no words, because this downright shocked me. But I hope you guys liked today's episode. Be sure to check out my Techtopia Survival Guide series if you are into modded Minecraft and just want to kind of support me. Leave a couple likes, leave some comments. I respond really quick. But I'll see you guys next time.